May I please request Mr. Tapas Chatterjee, Director Recycling Management Private Limited, will be delivering his insights on recycling and e-waste management. Over to you, Mr. Chatterjee.
Thank you, audience, for being here, and thank you, organizers, for asking me to speak to the audience and themselves. Though I am supposed to talk on e-waste management, but as it's a battery show, I will target the battery part of the e-waste management only. Now, the end of life battery waste management. Why end of life? Because we are thinking, believing that this battery is of no use anymore. But our consideration may be wrong too. We'll come to that. Now, when we talk about batteries and their management, we should first know clearly about batteries, what they are, how they are made, what are the chemistries, materials. If we don't know precisely about all those things, we cannot manage them, we cannot recycle them, because somewhere in the chain we'll break it. That means we will not be successful or properly cannot manage it. So we need to know about battery first. Batteries are electrical storage devices made of various materials, elements, or compounds that can be nickel, cadmium, lithium, sodium, iron, aluminium, many things. So we must know about the particular materials used in the battery and the chemistry, how they are joined together. Is there any separator? Is there any electrolyte? Well, there will be anode and cathode. But what other things are there? How they are made, how they are protected? How can we break the protection to get the materials out? Some batteries also contain critical minerals such as cobalt, lithium, and graphite. Now, their resources are very scarce in the country. So, it is needed to preserve all the materials and recycle them for reuse. It is equally important to handle batteries safely, because the point I was telling, I am thinking this battery is dead, but that not may not be the right thinking. That battery may have still enough charge inside it, and if we try to break it, or if we try to recycle it, it may explode or catch fire. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, MOEFCC, in 2022 has come up with the Battery Waste Management Rules 2022, and it replaced the older one, Battery Waste Management Rules 2001. Now, what are the difference? The key difference or key features are: first one, coverage. Now, every battery, whatever it may be portable battery, industrial battery, it may be lithium battery, whatever it is, all batteries come under the coverage. Number two, EPR. EPR is the right process to get it recycled. That is extended producer responsibility. I am producing this, so I am to recycle or refurbish it by any means. No one is bothering about that. If I am producing something, I have to take care of it at the end of life. And this EPR makes the producers of batteries responsible for the collection, recycling, or refurbishing of all the batteries at the end of the life. EPR mandates that all waste batteries must be collected and sent for recycling or refurbishment, and the end material collected must be reused in new batteries, making of new batteries. To meet the obligation, producers may engage themselves or may engage someone else, some agency, some person, whatever, and get the work done. It will enable the setting up of a mechanism and centralized online portal for the exchange of EPR certificate, because who will know that I have recycled it? So there will be a certificate produced, and the producer can get the certificate or exchange the certificate with others too. This is a principle, a polluter pays. If you are polluting, you have to pay for it. So environmental compensation will be imposed on non-fulfillment of EPR guidelines and responsibilities. And that funds generated will be used to collect the uncollected batteries and to recycle or refurbish them. Now we need to know the types of batteries. There are so many types of batteries that can be lead acid, that can be medium and large scale lithium ion batteries or lithium batteries, that can be varieties. Mainly we find two types of batteries in the market right now. Those are lead acid, mostly used in automobiles or inverters or big size batteries, and the lithium ion batteries made with small, large or medium, whatever. Lithium ion batteries are used everywhere, from electrical vehicles to your calculator, watch, anywhere. Now there can be single use batteries, there can be rechargeable batteries. Now single use batteries again have types: alkaline and zinc carbon, button cell, lithium single use. Now why we are talking about this? Because we need to know the varieties. That is a problem in battery recycling. Who will recycle what type, what particular type of battery? Because every type of battery may need some particular different equipment, technology, technique, whatever, skills. Nickel cadmium battery is there, lithium ion battery is there, nickel metal hydride batteries are there, nickel zinc batteries are there, small size lead acid batteries are also there. So all of them need to have different types of different approaches to recycle, or and there are uses you can see there. There are so many uses we use every day. Now we give more concentration these days on lithium ion batteries. Why? Because the lead acid battery industry is very old and people are already accustomed to recycle it in a proper manner. But for the lithium ion batteries, it's a big problem because the designing and the materials are changing over time. As they are changing, the technology to recycle needs to be changed, the machines or equipments need to be changed, the skill must be upgraded. So here I've given a cell pattern or cell design of a particular type of lithium ion battery. There is a membrane, again the membrane has to be taken back. So all those problems are faced by the recyclers. But the major problem, now there can be a process, there can be three processes. Number one, direct process, where you break the batteries and collect the inner materials. Those are called black mass. Till now, or present time, Indian recyclers can only do up to making the black mass because the technology after that was not here. But right now, a few companies like Atero and some others are setting up factories in India to make the major materials, that is the cathode, anode, mixed salts, elements, electrolyte separately to recover them, and those plants will be able to work as an international at an international standard. Atero is starting with a 30,000 ton capacity, which will be later upgraded to 1 lakh ton capacity, which is the market standard. But as India doesn't have that much demand in the market, so Atero is doing it to supply or export them to European countries and USA. And when India will develop much more demand, they will supply in India too. So these are the process. One is the physical process. That physical process is up to the black mass. Then you can have the pyro process. In the pyro process, you can have the black mass and then go for leaching it, and then slowly you can go to the cathode product, or you can go to the you can go to the technical process, which you can say here, that is the pyro and that is the hydro. Hydro is the hydrometallurgic process. In hydrometallurgy, you can get the cathode product. But this hydrometallurgy or pyro process, those are not used by Indian recyclers right now. They are doing up to the black mass only. Now, designing better batteries for electrical vehicles. Batteries designing is changing, and it is changing quite rapidly. The materials are changing. Now, before some time back, we were seeing only nickel, manganese, cobalt, and lithium. Those are the major elements in lithium ion batteries. Now, iron is replacing nickel and cobalt. Now, iron is a major component right now, and there is talk over sodium ion batteries to replace lithium at all. Now, those are in the pilot stage right now, but there are research and development on sodium ion batteries. But already there is a designing upgradation, that is a solid state battery, just like SSD, solid state disk device. Solid state batteries are already in the market, and people are trying to make it in a commercial mode. But whatever we do, one major problem is always the varieties and types of batteries, and other major problem is the collection, especially in the small batteries, coin batteries or pencil batteries, those which are small batteries, to collection is very, very tough. So, major portion of it still goes to the landfill, which we need to stop. Bigger batteries, especially lead acid batteries or lithium ion bigger batteries, those have found a channel because they are collected through the dealer or retailers. So, there is a little problem in that, but small batteries still have a big problem and going to the landfill, which we need to stop. Thank you.
So much, Mr. Chatterjee, for sharing your detailed perspectives with us and the audience today. May I please welcome Dr. Rajiv Mishra, National President, Federation of Electric Vehicle Association, and Dr. Rakesh Pandita, Director, Umi and Das Technologies India Private Limited, to please come up on the dais and felicitate our respected speaker with a token of appreciation on behalf of Informa Markets India.